We had him. We did our job. Just didn't finish.
Okay, gentlemen, can we start this press conference, please? Let's have those people inside and seated. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. We rolling? Okay, gentlemen, thank you, journalists, for staying this late for this post-game press conference. Game opposing SL, sorry, Cape Town Tigers from South Africa, and Club Ferroviario Beira. Just to acknowledge also the presence of NBA legend Dwayne Wade. We're happy to have you here with Gabriel Union. We appreciate your presence. Please, this press conference will last 10 minutes. Gentlemen, one question each. Let's ask questions to coach and player. We're talking to Coach Rashid. Thank you so much for making time to talk to us, Coach. And Zaire Wade. My colleague will translate in Arabic for those Egyptian journalists. Let's keep this 10 minutes, people. You know the drill. Let's go.
اهلا بكم في المؤتمر الصحفي لمباراة كيب تاون تايجرز وكلوب فيروفيارو دي بيرا. معنا النهارده كوتش رشيد عبد الرحمن واللعيب رقم 00 زاير ويد. يا ريت الاسئله تبقى واضحه وصريحه وسؤال واحد بس في الصحفي، ونحب نرحب باسطوره الان بي اي دوين ويد وزوجته جابرييلا معانا النهارده في المؤتمر الصحفي.
All right, let's do this, people. You know the drill. Question one.
Bonsoir tout le monde. This is TV Sénégal Fatima. J'ai deux questions. La première au coach. Coach, après 4 matchs, vous perdez 3 matchs. Est-ce que vous y croyez toujours?
I can't. Can they close the door? Because I can't hear a question.
Gentlemen, can we have that? Can we have that door closed, please? Can we have that door closed? Definitely. Thank you.
Just stand against it. They don't need.
Can you translate so we have that door closed? Definitely. Thank you.
Okay, reprends la question.
Oui, reprends la question.
Coach, j'ai deux questions. La première, c'est pour le coach. Le second, c'est pour le joueur.
Une question par journaliste.
Ouais.
Une question.
Le joueur aussi. La première question, c'est au coach. Coach, vous avez joué 4 matchs. Vous avez perdu 3 matchs. Vous avez gagné 1 match. Est-ce que vous y croyez toujours? Est-ce que vous croyez au Final 8? La seconde question, c'est pour le joueur. Aujourd'hui, qu'est-ce que ça vous fait de jouer devant votre famille? Aujourd'hui, qu'est-ce que votre père vous a dit dans les vestiaires? On vous a vu blessé, vous êtes parti au vestiaire, mais on a senti que vous étiez stimulé. 17 points marqués, c'est une première pour vous. Merci.
Coach, you lost 3 games, have 1. Do you still believe that your chances of making it? And a question for Zaire. How does it feel playing in front of your family? And we were kind of worried about your injury right there. How are you feeling right now? Coach?
Go ahead and go first.
Zaire first.
Well, it's always great when I'm playing in front of my family. You know, it just shows our real family support. I know it's a lot of talk on the outside, but you see we're a village. We got each other. It just goes to show, you know, how far they will go to come watch me chase my dreams. And it's just sad that we didn't, you know, pull out it, get the job done in the end. And my injury, I'll be all right.
And I guess the question was, do I believe? I think you can tell by the look on my face. Yeah, I believe. I've believed in this team in every game we've played. When we lost by 40 to Petro, it didn't matter. This group of men and the level of work they've put in over the last 8 weeks, being their coach has been an honor, and it continues to be an honor, win or lose. And I would never lose belief in this team, no matter what happens, no matter what result we get, because I know they've put the work in. And when you put the work in, there's no such thing as failure. We lost a basketball game. We played 36, 37 unbelievable minutes of basketball, but it takes 40 if you want to be a champion. And so we just got one game we got to go win. I believe it's on Saturday. And there's no waiver in my belief at all, because I have an unbelievable group of men sitting in that locker room, and they're hurting right now. And I hurt for them because I really wanted this victory for them. With all the adversity we faced, Evans Gampamo wasn't even sure if he could play in the game. We lose Josh Hall. Z goes down early, Zaire goes down early with a sprained ankle. I feel nothing but a sense of pride, and again, I'm honored to be their coach.
سؤال كان الكوتش، هل بعد ما لعبتوا 4 مباريات وخسرتوا 3 وكسبتوا مباراة واحدة فقط لسه شايف ان في فرصة للتأهل؟ كوتش رد قال لسه شايف ان في فرصة للتأهل، انا لسه بؤمن بالفرقة وبؤمن بالفرقة دي وبؤمن باللعيبة بتوعي، وهو شرف ليا ان انا امرنهم في الهزيمة او في المكسب. اللعيبة دلوقتي قاعدين جوه متألمين بسبب الهزيمة، احنا لعبنا النهارده 37 دقيقة جيدين جدا، لكن كنا محتاجين نلعب ال 40 كلهم عشان نعرف نفوز بالمباراة. سؤال للعيب كان بيعني لك ان انت النهارده كنت بتلعب قصاد عيلتك، وممكن تدينا خبر عن الاصابه اللي انت وقعت بيها في اول المباراه؟ اللعيب رد قال طبعا ان هو سعيد جدا وشيء بيدعو للفخر ان هو يلعب قصاد عيلته، وده بدليل على ان عيلته هتعمل اي حاجه عشان تتفرج عليه، وهو بيحاول يحقق احلامه، وبالنسبه لاصابته هو هيكون كويس وهيبقى جاهز للمباراه القادمه.
Bon, pour répondre à la question, Zahir a dit voilà, que ça montre à quel point ses parents, M. Dwayne Wade, Mme Gabrielle Union, à quel point ils iront pour le voir poursuivre ses rêves, et que pour sa blessure ça va aller, qu'il va très bien. Le coach Hazard, il dit, bah écoute, il croit qu'il a un groupe de jeunes hommes phénoménal, il a un groupe de jeunes qui ont mal, ils sont dans les vestiaires aujourd'hui en train de lécher leurs blessures, si on peut dire, mais voilà, il y a encore un match à jouer samedi. Tout est encore possible par rapport au coach. Merci.
Il n'a pas répondu à la question par rapport au discours que son père lui a tenu parce qu'il est mal de la blessure.
Non, il a dit que ça va aller. Il a dit que ça va aller et que je pense que ce que son père lui a dit, il veut bien le garder pour lui-même et qu'on le doit ça. Mais il a dit que ça va mieux et que ça ira. On va prendre une autre question. Another question, please.
Leonard Holmes, ESPN Africa. Coach, can we expect to see Josh Hall back for the final game? And Zaire, you went statistically from your least productive game in the last one to your most productive game in this one. What went through your mind that spurred on this personal performance?
If you go take a look at my rookie season in the G League, this was very similar. I had a very bad game versus the Skyforce Heat, and I responded with my best game against G League Ignite. So having a support system from coach and my family to just tell me to keep going and just put that game in the past. It was just something that, wasn't the first time around, so just had to bounce back. But again, I wish we would have pulled out with a win.
And just to give you guys a little more, Zaire Wade is a warrior. He's resilient, he's tough, and he loves this game and he plays it with passion. And that's what you saw. Right, that's what's in his DNA. So there should be no surprise to anybody that he came back and continued to believe in himself, because he knows that we believe in him. He knows he has a family that believes in him, and that's all you need. The critics can keep talking all they want. I see it, I hear it. Like I told y'all last time in the press conference, tell them to talk to me. And as far as Josh Hall, he will probably be out the next game. Obviously due to medical, the HIPAA, I can't disclose what's going on with him, but he does have an injury. Unfortunately, that will keep him out. But he was here with us in spirit. Everybody, we were going out trying to win this game for him. And I hurt for him because he's another young man that's just so passionate about the game, and he's put so much into being here. And, it really tears me up that he won't get to finish what he started here, but we'll finish it for him so he can come back in Kigali and put on a show for you guys.
سؤال كان للكوتش بالنسبة للعيب رقم 5 جوش هول، هل هنشوفه في المباراة الأخيرة المباراة القادمة؟ والسؤال لزاير، انت رحت من مباراة احصائيا كانت الأسوأ ليك المباراة اللي فاتت للمباراة النهاردة اللي ممكن تكون أحسن مباراة ليك احصائيا، كان ايه الدافع اللي خلاك تتحول بالاداء كده؟ زاير رد قال ان في الموسم الاول ليه في الجي ليج في امريكا، الدوري الدرجه الثانيه في امريكا، كان نفس الفكره، كان لعب مباراه سيئه جدا، تابعها مباراه كانت من احسن مبارياته اللي لعبها هناك، واللي ساعد كده النهارده ان هو يأدي بشكل جيد كان الدعم اللي موجود من الطاقم التدريبي ومن زمايله ومن وجود عيلته النهارده معاه ان هم يساعدوه، بس للاسف كان نفسه يفوز بالمباراه لكن ما قدروش. بالنسبه للكوتش رد قال قبل ما ارد على السؤال انا حابب اوضح ان زاير هو لاعب محارب ومش مفاجاه لينا خالص ان هو رجع وكمل بعد ما اتصاب في الربع الاول من المباراه. بالنسبه لجوش هول فهو مصاب، ما اقدرش اوضح ما اقدرش اوضح اكتر من كده ايه اللي بيدور حاليا، لكن هو قاعد مع الطاقم التدريبي للاسف مش هيبقى متواجد المباراه القادمه.
All right, gentlemen, let's have one last question, please. One last question. Thank you.
From the big tip-off, Coach Hazard, how are you going to approach the game against the Oilers?
I'm gonna go back like I did after each and every game we've played. I'm gonna break down the film. I'm gonna prepare a game plan for our guys, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to help pick their spirits back up so they can go out and compete. That's the job. Win or lose, it doesn't change. Your preparation has to stay the same, because I can't demand the preparation from them and then I don't follow suit. I think you guys have realized about me, there's no give up in me. Again, I'm honored to coach, and to be the coach of the Cape Town Tigers and the men in that locker room. And if I have to stay up for 48 hours straight to prepare, to figure out a game plan so that we can come out victorious on Saturday, I'll do what's necessary. Because that's what they expect of me. And I'll be damned if I let them down.
سؤال كان للكوتش ايه الخطوات القادمه للتحضير لمباراه سيتي اويلرز يوم السبت. الكوتش رد قال زيها زي اي مباراه تانية، هقعد وهبص على الفيديوهات بتاعت مباراه النهارده وهبص على الاخطاء اللي احنا ارتكبناها وايه الاماكن اللي ممكن نتحسن فيها وهحضر لها بشكل جيد جدا. ولو اضطريت اقعد ال 48 ساعه اللي ما بين دلوقتي للمباراه القادمه قاعد بحضر للمباراه هقعد احضر لها، عشان ما اقدرش اطلب من اللعيبه بتوعي ان هم يبقوا على اكبر قدر ممكن من الجاهزيه للمباراه من غير ما انا ابقى بنفس الجاهزيه دي. وانا مش مستعد ان انا اخذلهم في ان احنا ما نبقاش متحضرين بشكل جيد للمباراه.
Thank you, Zaid. Thank you, Coach. It's always a blessing having you in the press conference room. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
And thank you, guys.
up and rolling. Thank you, Patrick. Gentlemen, thank you for staying this late for this post-game press conference. Game opposing Club Ferroviario Beira against Cape Town Tigers. We are talking to Coach Luis Alberto Lopez. Thank you for making time to talk to us, Coach. And of course, my man Perry is in the house. Gentlemen, one question each. This press conference will last 8 minutes. Let's have that translation, Mo.
اهلا بكم في المؤتمر الصحفي لمباراة كلوب فيروفيارو ديبيرا ضد فريق كيب تاون تايجرز. معانا النهارده كوتش لويز البرتو هرنانديز واللعيب رقم 12 ويل بيري. يا ريت سؤال واحد للصحفي.
Let's go.
Julius Chen, the BAL website. Question for Coach and one question for Will, if you don't mind. Coach, can you talk about the progress of your team over the past few games? Because you start with 2 defeats, you're now 2-2. Can you talk to us about that progress? And then for Will, what do you think was the difference between what separates your teams tonight? What separates your team from Cape Town Tigers? Thank you.
The question is, what is my opinion? No.
What's your opinion about our progress from the first 2 games?
Okay, yeah. Okay. No, the problem was the microphone.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, good night. I think that we start with in my opinion, with the 2 best teams, Alali and Pedro. And as I told you guys in the last interview, we didn't have games since November. We couldn't. Our club don't have enough budget for play games outside the country, and in our country, in our city, we don't have games. The league, we didn't have the league. The league finished in October, and then that was a problem. Then our first game was against Alali and the second against Pedro. That was good and bad, but for me it's good because we lost, but I think that they are very good in this moment. It's far away from us. That make us to be in the competition and be ready for the next games. The good thing in our team, I think that we fight a lot. We always fight against Petro, against Alali. We always are fighting. We are tough, mental. We are here because we qualify the road to BAL because we play always thinking that we can do it. That happened the last 2 games. We are not playing 40 minutes, but we are playing good. In some moments we are playing great defense, in some moments great offense. We are not solid yet. And today I think that the problem was nervous issues. We were so anxious, and we had many turnover. But we fight that I told you, and we had 26 offer rebound. Yeah. That means a lot. And we had 20 against Alali. We fight.
Yeah, I think in terms of us and Cape Town, we're pretty even teams, I would say, in terms of talent across the board. Man, today we just kind of gutted it out at the end. I thought in the first half we turned the ball over a lot. I think I had 5, 5 turnovers. So we turned the ball over a lot. In the second half, we kind of were doing the same thing until the last 6 minutes or so when we made a comeback. And I think the difference was just that last 5 or 6 minutes, just bearing down on defense and not turning the ball over. So that's why we came out with the win.
سؤال للكوتش كان ممكن تدينا رأيك عن التقدم اللي الفريق بتاعك فيه بدأتوا بهزيمتين ولكن انتوا دلوقتي معاكوا هزيمتين ومكسبين شايف ايه اللي أثر على أداء فريقك بالشكل ده. سؤال للعيب كان شايف ايه اللي بيفصل ما بينك وما بينكوا كفريق وما بين ما بين فريقكم وفريق كيب تاون تايجرز من حيث الأداء أو اللعيبة اللي خلاكوا النهارده تكسبوا. كوتش رد قال احنا بدأنا بأصعب فريقين في البطولة، فريقين انا شايف ان هم هيلعبوا بعض في النهائي في كيجالي. في الاخر احنا ما لعبناش اي مباراة قبل ما نلعبهم، فلما دخلنا حاولنا ننافس معاهم على قد ما نقدر لكن مستواهم كان بعيد عن مستوانا بشكل كبير، وده ادانا رؤية واضحة لايه الحاجات اللي احنا محتاجين نحسنها، واداء الفريق بتاعنا اتحسن وكنا بنخش المباريات بنقاتل وبنحارب على الفوز، وده اللي عرفنا نحققه في المباراتين اللي فاتوا. لسه عندنا بعض الحاجات اللي محتاجين نعدلها لكن في الاخر في تحسن واضح. لسه ما عرفناش نلعب 40 دقيقة كاملة جيدة لكن في تحسن وفي تقدم واضح في المستوى. بالنسبه لرد اللعيب رد قال انا شايف ان احنا وفريق كيب تاون ممكن نكون متساويين من حيث الموهبه اللي موجوده في اللعيبه ومن حيث المجهود اللي بيتبذل في المباريات، لكن يمكن في الاخر في اخر المباراه هم ما كانوش بنفس التركيز او ما كانوش بنفس الفعاليه واحنا كنا عارفين نركز ونستخلص المباراه ونفوز. بس برضو لسه في حاجات محتاجين نحققها. كنا بنخسر الكرة بشكل كبير قوي، خسرت انا الكرة شخصيا 5 مرات وده مش شيء جيد، محتاجين نتحسن كلنا كفريق عشان نعرف نفوز بالمباراة القادمة.
Okay, another question, gentlemen.
Barry, you look like Messi, you know Lionel Messi? You look like Messi. What does that mean for you?
I look like
question?
I look like
seriously,
the
guys?
soccer player Messi.
Yeah?
What was the question? I look like who?
He's saying you look like Lionel Messi
The
from
soccer player?
Argentina.
Really? Wow, that's a
Yeah, what does that mean to you?
It means nothing to me, but but I will say I appreciate that. He's a good-looking guy, so
He is.
as a player, okay. Wow, that's a big compliment. First of all, thank you.
Effect in your team, like Messi effect in Argentina and World Cup.
Okay.
And World Cup. You won last match, scored 41 goal, and today make a great match like Messi. And also dribble like Messi. What does mean that for you?
Yeah, thank you very much for that. It's very kind of you to say. I've never heard that, but yeah, I think I like to control the game. I like to be a leader. Some days I want to, be a scoring point guard. Maybe one day it calls for more of a passing game like tonight. But man, thanks for the compliment. I don't know if I agree with that, but thank you.
سؤال اللعيب كان طريقة لعبك في المباراة وتأثيرك على فريقك مشابه لتأثير ميسي في المنتخب. بتأدي مباريات جيدة جدا وبتبقى متحكم في المباراة، شايف ده بيعني لك ايه؟ اللعيب رد قال يمكن ما بقاش متفق قوي معاك ولكن انا بحب ان انا ابقى متحكم في المباراة، احب طبعا ان انا اسجل اكتر بس ساعات المباراة بتتطلب ان انا امرر الكرة اكتر من كده، وفي الاخر شكرا على الكلمة الجميلة دي بس مش متفق معاها 100%.
Let's have a last question from Mali.
Manyasi Salahosha from the Big Tip-Off.
Mali, can you speak louder, please?
Okay. Manyasi Salahosha from the Big Tip-Off. How important was the game management in those dying seconds of the game? And would you say it was the difference between the two teams?
Yeah, I love your page, man. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's important to have game management.
بقاش مدين الفريق التاني فرصة ان هو يسجل ويعادل او ممكن كمان يتقدم بالنتيجة، وكل ده في الاخر بيرجع للاداء الهائل اللي قدمه المدرب بتاعنا وادارة المباراة الجيدة جدا اللي هو قام بيها خلال الثواني الاخيرة من المباراة.
Just one last question for Perry. When you come out of a big game like last game, 41 points, and you start struggling, shooting the first 2-3 quarters, what goes through your mind when everybody's expecting you to come over here and put up like as a ball player and then as a point guard? What's the thought process there for you in that moment?
Yeah, it's definitely if you made 9 threes the last game and you come and miss your first 2 or 3 threes this game, definitely you start thinking, man, why don't I feel like I did last game? But Man, I'm old now. I'm 29. I played a lot of basketball. I've had a lot of, you know, big games and then, you know, lesser games. So it doesn't affect me anymore. I just try to be a point guard and be a winning player, and, you know, so it goes through your mind for a second, but now I'm able with my experience to just snap out of it.
سؤال اللعيب، انت سجلت 41 نقطة المباراة اللي فاتت، كان ايه احساسك ان انت في المباراة دي خصوصا في البدايات ما كنتش قادر تسجل بشكل جيد وما سجلتش عدد نقاط جيد زي المباراة اللي فاتت؟ اللعيب رد قال يعني مع خبرتي في اللعبة بدأت ادرك ان مش دايما كل مباراة هسجل، وحصلت كتير في مسيرتي ان انا كنت بيبقى عندي مباريات عالية جدا لكن باجي في الاخر مباراة ما ببقاش بسجل فيها بشكل جيد. كان ممكن زمان الموضوع بيأثر عليا وببقى متضايق ومش عارف ايه اللي بيحصل، لكن دلوقتي بخبرتي بقيت اعرف اخرج من الحالة دي واركز في ان انا ابقى لعيب بيلعب بشكل جيد في المركز بتاعه وبيعرف يفوز بالمباريات.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Coach Lopez. Thank you, Perry. Thank you, gentlemen. I'll see you.